Hello, Akko here again. Welcome back to Pathfinder. My voice was a bit croaky, didn't want it. Hello again. How are you? I hope you are all well. I am. I've got plenty of things to do. I've got some quests done that I've not looked at what they do yet. I've got some things made. I'm going to start off though by jumping up onto the Pathfinder, and I'm going to finish making what you can see on my bar there, and it's my big reactor. For this, I'm going to have to show you the secret part that I've been building that I've not shown on camera yet. I'll let the map catch up. There is my... So this is a Tinker's Construct door, but I've not got the redstone right for it yet. If I lose that block, son of a... There we go. So that's how it looked. I was going to do it with pressure plates, but I need to invert the signal, of course. You can't invert the signal, Mal. So I've just lost that block. Should have made a magnet ages ago. I've lost so many blocks by dropping them. There we go. I've got a nice little thing going on here. This is taking me absolutely ages to build with a lack of inventory. One of the quests I've got, I think, opens up my inventory. So this is very much only half done. What I've got is a Taurus using the plots.co.uk website. I've got a Taurus. So I've done it all in lab blocks. I've run out of bricks for the minute. But, I mean, I've not run out. I've just run out of bricks I had made. So I've got an underlay here. Now the reason why I want a big reactor is because I want to automate all the my voice is a bit croaky. I want to automate all of the flux crystals plants. So this is what it's going to look like under here eventually. It's going to be too high. I'm going to put a floor in, having these for the walls, and then this is going to be all glass. I need to automate my glass production, which I've not done. I'm kind of into this cyan vanilla glass at the minute. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. Is it cactus and lapis? Oh yeah, should be fine. That should be fine. So then here's my control room. I brought the celestial compass. A couple of people give me good things to read, links to read of how this works. One of these gives you flight, for example. I've not actually read it yet, but there we go. That's the centre of my room here. I think there's some of my windows in the middle bit, so I'm only done one, as you can see. Originally I was going to have four of these tunnel things going to each side, but I eventually changed it. I've just got the sides there so that they are like a metal bar sold in the middle bit in, so I can actually build against these three things. And then if we come down here, I've got nestled into the floor half-finished big reactor. So what I've got is the bits for this. This is a design I've used before. It's a basic 7x7 by 3. It has 9 rods in the middle, and then around the outside we're going to want to fill it up with some ender. Resonant ender. Resonant ender, isn't it? Resonant, is that what it's called? Resonant ender, here it is. So I just do this manually. I normally do this using a what's it called? Floodgate from Buildcraft. But I'm just going to do it manually. It's only 14 buckets worth, I think, if I've counted it right. I don't know if I have counted it right. So yeah, I've got some quests to hand in. So we'll be getting on that with that very soon. Just wanted to get this done. So I've kind of done most of this off camera. You've seen plenty of big reactors made in the past, I'm sure. So I didn't want to spend too much episode time on it. And I was actually going to get all this made, and then just like boom, there's a spaceship. But it's taking me a lot longer than I expected, and I want to get my stuff up here. Now, one of the things I'm going to use to get the stuff up here is I've just watched Bevo's latest video, and he made an alchemical bag from Project T, which I think is an awesome move. So I am going to... There we go. So you can tell by the way it looks, that is... Right, I'm not sure if it's going to work with the control on the top, by the way. I may have to have the controller on the side. I may have to have some... You see, I've got the input-output on the side, and I've got the redstone control on the side. I'm going to make a state cell from Project Blue Power, isn't it? Is my maths correct? My maths is correct, and sweet. So there we go, nice little back to there. So what I'm going to have is what am I going to have? I'm going to have a trapdoor with a ladder down to this bit. What I can do for now is I can just chuck in. I've got some blocks of Yellorium there. Boom. Oh, blocks of Yellorium don't work because they're Ors plus. I need to. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's not good. Because they won't go in either, I don't think. Huh. I think the. Can't even get out of here. I think I may be in trouble here. Because all my Yellorium is stored in one of them. I have to run back to my base. You can come with me. Let's have a look at this. Because that didn't go in there. Let's break one down. Inventory. God damn it, inventory space. You can go in there as well. So yeah, let's actually break one, see if it goes in. Because this Ors plus stuff's a bit weird. Are you fuel? Oh, you'll go in. Okay, well, that's not bad then. There we go. We've got fuel into there. Sweet. I was hoping the blocks would go in. So that's fully fueled. And well, bit of a crash there. Okay, I'm back on, and I've just done a backup because I've not done one for ages. So let's try that again without the Tinker's tool in my hand. There we go. I can now activate this. It should even out around 1,000-ish. That's what this design normally does. And there we go, getting 4,000 IR for tick, which is going to be good for running the powered soil. That's the whole plan behind this. Not that I really need. I think I'm getting near the end of the pack anyway. If we look at the quests, you know. So, do you carry on once you've finished all the quests? I don't know. What have we got? We've got 95% there. We're halfway through Liberty. We've not done much of Pathfinder. In fact, if you remember from last time, Pathfinder's got nothing shown in it yet, even though it says 7% completed. I need to make a temporal block, which I've actually got because I've got my temporal ores are in a compacting chest thing, aren't they? And Intrepid there, we've got 2 quests to hand in. So I'm going to go back now to the base, back on the planet there. What do you reckon? Do you like my little... So yeah, I'll have a path down there to get to this. Do you like my little spaceship? Little half-made spaceship. I will put redstone control on this so it'll turn it on and off. I'm not going to bother with a big turbine. I'm not going to need that much power. Probably not going to need this much power, to be honest. But this is going to give me the option to throw power at things and grow a load of crystals. So the idea is... So I'll wait and turn this off. I'll turn it off here. Turn it off for now. There we go. The idea behind the Taurus is to have a load of 3x3 gardens around the outside. So I have a load of 3x3 gardens around here with the planters from... I think the planters are going to work. I've been told the planters work... Progressive automation, of course. I've been told they work on the agricraft stuff. I want to see if they work on the flux crystal stuff. So that's the plan anyway. And then have a glass dome on the top. So this is like a little Star Trek-y sciencey vessel kind of thing. And then this is going to be my room with my automation and processing and stuff like that in there. That's the plan. That is the plan. With a glass dome on that as well. So most of the top half of this is all going to be glass, hopefully. Right, let's go back. Back to the beginning. Back to, what's it called? Akko's house. Boop. There we go. Oh, he just reminded me. Check that out. Hello, guy. You like it there, don't you? I've got a guy there who gives me emeralds for paper. Thanks, guy. I think I can actually spawn villagers as well on one of these quests. So let's have a look at quests. Now, they do go back in there, okay. Because if you look at them in there, they come out as big reactors ones. But they come out as all plus ones, which is weird. So, temporal block, bam. That should have just completed a quest for me. Let's have a look. So where are we up to? Where are we up to? Let's there we go. We just completed that quest. So constellation we did last time, yeah. We did the Celestial Compass Core. And now I just completed Rhea by getting a temporal block. So I had a quick look on a video about how this clockwork phase works, and what you'd normally do, I should explain it. This is very different because it's been the recipes have all been man tweaked, and of course I could and I did take that thing apart in the disassembler and got them memory things back out because they didn't need to be in there, did they? So with your pickaxe, what have I got in here at the minute? Have I got anything in it? I have. Look, I have got. Put it in the assembler. Bam. It's going to get me the clockwork back out. And if I put the clockwork in this disassembler, it's going to get me all the bits back out, which I've got no inventory for, of course. So in there, I had 7 temporal things. I've got loads of that temporal off from that temporal world, haven't I? I've got loads of them that I've got memory, and then I had that precious charm and that note in a bottle that I found. So that clockwork's got loads of memory in it. I've got a spring in it still. Do I put that? Do I click that on there again to get the spring back out? Don't seem to. Okay. So if I go like, is it like that? Just gonna put them together. Sweet. So and then I think I've lost a spring. I'm sure that had a spring in it. I maybe didn't put one in. Okay, so I need a spring as well. But what you get is, you see that memory there, and then look underneath that, chance of extracting time sand, 1 in 6,736. So you'd get time sand. This is how the mod normally works. You get time sand, and then you can use time sand, I believe, to make the temporal nuggets and stuff. So that's what it's normally done, but because this pack is obviously an HQM pack, it's been man tweaked and stuff, and we have got the dimensions. I just managed to get the temporal or dimension, didn't I? So we don't have to do it like that. But that's how you'd normally do it anyway. And I'm told the forum page explains it all very well. So if you want to know more about clockwork phase, I suggest you should look at that because it's going to explain it far better than me. Right then, let's have a look in this reward bag before we carry on. Boop. And get a dimlet base part. Thanks. You can go in there. That's nice and full, isn't it? Right then, let's have a look. That's opened up loads more quests, which is interesting. Galatea. It can be added to a temporal multi-tool, same way as clockwork is added to a pickaxe. You may need to rebind your keys to access the items inside. The items can be taken out using the assembler. Interesting. Temporal multi-tool. Awesome. And I've completed that one. That is to make temporal gears. Okay, no one reads these things. Temporal ingots are stronger than any metal we've used in the past. As well, it would probably make a much better gear than anything we'll be able to create in the past. So there we go. I've got that one sorted. We've got some other stuff up there that's still locked. Okay, but we've got a thing open there to go at, so let's have a look at the multi-tool. Temporal multi-tool, 2 gears and an ingot. Can make that real quick, can't I? So ingot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the gears, if I remember, there's just sticks and ingots here. So let me just get some stick. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. There's 2 of them. Oh, what have I put 4 there for? What's wrong with me? Slightly fuzzy head after having a bit of beer last evening. There we go, completed that. So it says it can be added to the pickaxe, which is interesting. So let's have a look at that. Where's the pickaxe gone? I need to get a spring in this as well, don't I? So if we go into there, can that be added like so? It can look. Well, I'll check for details. Oh, I see. So does that mean I could, if I had an axe and stuff in there, I could shift through them? I think. There's only one thing in there. And it says I can get it back out using the disassembler, which I have done. There we go. So that's all good. Claim reward. Now let's open up this one, Krakatoa. Temporal ingots, obviously made of raw time. Time always flows, does it not? Usually it's been interpreted to flow in the form of sand. Let's see if by heating up this metal we could possibly turn it into time sand. You can obtain time sand by heating up any form of the temporal metal in a smeltery or magma crucible. Right. So we have got sand in the other world there, haven't we? In that dimension. But I'll use the magma crucible, why not? So that's going to give us time sand. It says temporal there. Let's have a look. Let's put this down. What's that giving us then? Not a bucket's worth. Whatever it was. Oh, it's not letting me take it out as a bucket's worth. Huh. Time sand bucket. Shapeless craft in there. Okay. Fluid transport. That's fluid time sand. Well, that's not what that's giving me, is it? So let's just instead cheese it by going to temporal. That I spelt wrong. Well spotted, kitten. Right, let's jump into here for a second. And of course, what we've got in here is buckets of time sand, as well as temporal ore, if you remember. So does this lead me back to? Alright, I want to go to Akko's house instead. That's got power in. No, it's not got power in. Okay, I'm going to have to wait here for a bit. So I'm going to have to cut in a second. So we've done that one. I've got room for the bag. I have. So I could have crafted it using a flint and steel. Instead, I just did it like that. And what we can do here, although time sand can be stored like a normal liquid, it is highly likely that those tanks will not contain it for long. Instead, time sand can be stored in a well of time where it can be repurposed for a variety of things. Awesome. The well of time can have a time sand inserted into it either via its interface or by right clicking on it with a bucket. From there you can fill things such as the Chronomancer's hourglass with time sand in order to transport it more easily. As well, the well of time can be picked up and retain its time sand throughout the move. Awesome. So, well of time. This is not what I was planning for the episode. So, brass ingots, reinforced portable tank, which I've actually got one of. Excellent. And some temporal ingots gets me a well of time. Awesome. Let's put some stuff in there for a second and see what's in these 3 reward bags. Redstone energy flux ducts, dim nut sky type controller, dim nut control circuit, rarity 6. Hello chicken. That's going up slow, isn't it? Because I've got no thing in here. Okay, I shall cut. I shall meet you back at my house. Okay then, back to my house. There we go. So I can make that thing pretty quick. What I want to do though is I just want to step away for a little bit of time from the clockwork phase stuff, because that's not what I plan to do with this episode at all. I've sidetracked myself something wonderful. Let me get that quest book out. Can they fit in there? Yes, they can. And you can fit in there. So we'll come out of clockwork phase for a moment. So yeah, I've cocked that up a bit, haven't I? So what's that? Yeah. Has that emptied that? No, it hasn't. How do I get you out? Indeed. It's empty. It is empty. No, it's not empty, is it? I saw that out there. Right, so that's we're getting on nicely in there. Actually, out with 72% in Intrepid, so we can carry on with that in a bit. In Liberty, I mean. Let's go back to Intrepid. I just want to show you what I've done in here. So I believe, what's that one? So that was a manganese activator. That's what we made last episode, which I handed in, which led me on to this quest, Onizuka. Onizuka was to make the manganese time matrix, which I have done. So there's 3 matrices there. There is time matrix, space matrix. Ooh, space time matrix. There's 4. Okay, there's 4. I think I've only made 3 of them. So let's look at the quest. The next step is creating a matrix. The first matrix that we'll need is one that is able to control time. This will allow us to create temporally infused ingots. It's possible that these ingots could begin appearing naturally if enough dimensions are created due to the damage done to space-time. But until then we can create them artificially. So in this pack, if you get above dimension ID 23 or something, so you see we're up to 9, so Iron Sky was Extreme Brown, I've called that one by the way, that's that Extreme Hills, that was just full of brown clay. Iron Sky is ID 9, I think it's above, possibly above ID 23, you start getting natural temporal ore spawning. And what this does for us is, if we look in here, first matrix you'll be creating will probably cause the most distortion, nothing else should be impacting the timeline this much yet. And then it's asking us to create temporal ingots. So in order to use a manganese time matrix, simply right click on it while you have a manganese activator in your inventory. Now if I got one of them, I have, there we go, there's a manganese activator. I'm probably going to make some more of these. So if we right clicked on that, there we go, it swaps it for an ingot. So that's how we'd get our first ingots if we didn't have the dimension that's got the ore in it. So there's a legit way of getting the ingots. So I think I'm going to need to make more of these activators, aren't I? So there's that quest. We'll claim that reward. That leads us on to this one, Delta Flyer. That was a shuttle from Voyager, wasn't it? The Delta Flyer. Now that we have access to ingots made of raw time, it will be far easier to create other matrices. The first that would make sense would be a matrix that expands the capacity of our inventory. Woo! The manganese space matrix needs to be activated in a similar fashion to the time matrix. It will give trophies, which is just an obscure way of expanding the capacity of the inventory. Okay, claim reward. We've made a manganese space matrix. We need to make another activator then. How did I make that again? Manganese activator was 4 manganese around a vibrant alloy. But I've got no vibrant alloys, have I? No! Let me make some of these activators, because we're going to need this inventory, aren't we? Oh yeah, then got myself 4. I'm kind of getting low on glowstone, so I need to get my glowstone farm up and running pretty quick. So manganese activators, they don't stack. Okay, I've got 4 of them. So this is our next one. Then this is our space matrix. So what do we do with this? So if I right click on that, bam, I've got a trophy. Press shift for more info. Unlocks a slot. Was it used all 4 of them? Oh man. So it unlocks 1 slot. And it stole all 4 of the bloody things off me. That's tight, isn't it? So I need to make an absolute shit ton of well, as if it took all 4. You son bitch. I'm not having that. I am not having that stealing them off me. I believe I've not used it yet. I believe I've got cheat modes available to me, so I'm going to do is it game mode C, and I am going to have some of them. So search matrix, activate, I want it. I have 1, 2, 3 of them back, and now I'm going to do game mode S. There we go. Not stealing vibrant ingots off me. So I guess what I need to do is do them one at a time. So I'll put 2 in there. I'll go like that. I'll go like that. Wow. Okay, so yeah, I need to work on getting my power sorted out up top. Getting a lot of this soil made, powered soil. Getting power run to it. Making, oh, I've got so much to do. Making a planter, which is like this chopper. Making a planter. Oh, my picker there is broken. Let's go mend it. So, iron. There we go. Let's mend you. Are you iron? I think you're iron. Yeah. You'll do for me. Yeah, I need loads of glowstone. I just fell on the villager there. I've been a bit cosy. So, okay, that is what we use that matrix for getting measly bits of inventory back. Ah, you're so mean, Gideon Seymour. And that leaves us one more question here. Fairmeat. Fairmeat is to make the manganese life matrix. Now, the most complicated step in manipulating the universe creating life. The manganese life matrix will cause a villager to spawn when an activator is used on it. So, life matrix we need for that. Vibrant alloys, block of manganese, diamonds, and an active temporal core, which I believe, yep, I had all this set up before the episode started. So make that. So there we go. Manganese life matrix. That's a third of our things there. I'll bang that there, and we'll waste one of these activators on creating a villager, just because we can. Boom. Hello, guy. And he's immediately gone to join his brethren over there. These ones with the white things, this is also a I think they're a librarian, aren't they? He's got that same paper trade. Rutabaga. For emeralds. I don't think I've got rutabagas. There we go. My little villager thing's working well there. Over we go. So that's them three things. Wonderful. And if we hand that one in, come back out of there, I believe we are done in Intrepid. So that's all that done. Pathfinder. Oh, look at that. Ooh, awesome. So we have got some what do you call it to do? Some Project T. By the look of this. Excellent. I love them furnaces. I wanted to make one of them anyway, to be honest. So Liberty at 72%. I guess we should carry on with Liberty before we get on with that. Right, I'm going to see how long the episode is. I'm going to go do a bit of building. What's in there? Blocks of iron. Thanks. In you go. I'm going to make an alchemical bag. So what quests have we actually got in there? Pathfinder. We have got... I don't see one for a bag. Is that one there? Are any of these open? Full quests. No quest available. That's complete. That's why, innit? Because I've got one of them. That's why I guess I've got 7% complete. Because I've got a Philosopher's Stone and I've also made that fuel. Anyway, I guess I need to carry on doing this. So, tell you what, I'll get these done and then we'll talk through what they are and I'll see how long the episode is. Okay, we're about 28 minutes in, so I've got a bit of time left. I've not done any more clockwork phase just yet. What I've made is I've made a wooden planter from I can't remember the bloody name of it. Progressive Automation. That's just logs. Very basic stuff. With a wooden hoe in there with durability 1-1. I wanted to see if this hoe would go in it, and it looks like it does. It sits in there. Add tools. Well, it's saying add tools still, even though I put a shiny hoe in. So it may not work. Now, I believe you need the right level tool. Well, I think so. I may have to upgrade this to a stone one and then to an iron one. Perhaps. Perhaps. We shall see. But the problem is, of course, if you look at hoe, our vanilla hoes have all got 1 durability. We've got... I'm sure if I looked on the thread for the pack, it'd tell me what to use. We've got Invar... copper might be... No, I don't think anything's going to be wood level other than wood, is it? So I'm probably going to have to upgrade this thing. Let's have a look. Let's see if it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there, underneath that. I'm going to bang that in. And I'm going to get some coal, which I should have brought with me. Grr. Come here, coal. Thank you. What we can do with these planters as well, we can also upgrade them to take RF. Let me, what am I doing? What did I mine that for? Not ready. Add seeds. It's not saying add tool anymore, is it? It's asking me to add seeds. Well, that's a seed. Are you going to take that as a seed? Nope. Let's see what happens when that's grown. Not sure if sprinkler make that grow faster. What do you reckon? I wonder if a watering can does. Watering can, where are you? What I need to do for that is I need to equip that, and then does the watering can work? I don't think so. Okay, I'll let this grow up, see if it picks it up. Got a free flower. Okay, it's actually grown a little bit. It's up to 71. We're nearly there. We'll see if it picks it up. So if we look at progressive automation, we can put these things in these RF engine. So if you make one of them, what you can do with that is that goes in this slot here, and then it can take RF instead of having to burn coal, which is pretty nice. 86. So we shall have to have them if these work. I have been told to work for these, but I'm not sure if they're going to work for this. So that's 100%. Not ready. Add seeds. Not having it, is it? It's not having it. Let's see what happens if we do add a seed. Let's take a seed there. I don't think we're going to have that, are we? So, out of interest, let's see, let's pick that up. And let's pick that up. And let's get a bit of dirt. I should have a bit of dirt in my inventory, wonderful. So it's planted that, normally. Okay, let's pick that. Does that ruin that seed now? What I wanted to do was I wanted to put a crop on there instead. So that is now just basic seeds, yeah, so that has ruined that 10-10-10 seed. Never mind. And it seems to plant it on crops as well. So that does work. So we could certainly use it for that. Yeah, you can see, look, it's using fuel and stuff now. But I think we have got no go with our flux crystals. So that was worth a test, I think. It was worth a test. Never mind, so I'm going to have to do them manually. Well, that's not too bad because I've got a scythe, of course. So I should be able to scythe collect those. I say I'm going to have these in groups of 9. It's just going to take a bit of time and a bit of work to get it all set up. Okay, I'll cut again. I'll do the rest of that clockwork phase like I said I would, and then we'll wrap up. Okay then, let's see what we've got here. What I have done is I've put a spring into there. I made a spring which is just iron around a stick, and then in the machine over here, I surrounded it. I surrounded it with temporal ingots. I could have gone with temporal blocks and made it even stronger, but I didn't have any. I didn't have enough at the time. Just been back to that weld there, and I mined up a load of temporal ore. So I've got 17 stacks of that, which I need to break down. I don't know what's going on there. Is that another floor or something? I think it was. Wow, lovely. Two spare inventory slots. So yeah, I've only got 5 blocks there. Look, so I don't have 8 blocks worth to put around the spring. What I've got now is a spring. I've been back to that weld, and what you can do is I've got a reinforced. So I think that's like is that 256 a reinforced. I've got a lot of time sand in there. That full pool of time sand that was next to my portal thing, my transmitter and receiver. I put into there, and what I can do is I can put time sand into there now. You see that I'm taking the book out of there and put it into there. If we look into this, it's got 10 hours worth of time sand in it. I can break that and place it back, and it keeps that, which is very nice. And what I can do with this, a couple of things. One is I can put it into there. You see, it's banged that into the hourglass. I still don't understand this well enough. But that's one thing I can put it in. And then the other thing, of course, is I can put it into the pickaxe. Now, I'm not going to put that multi-tool with a pickaxe at the minute. What I think that does is that I think it just lets me have multiple things in there and shift through them, so I only have one slot used up. But since I've not got any other tools anyway, I don't think I need to do that at the minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my pickaxe in there. So okay, that's full by the look of it. So it's giving me 2 hours 46 minutes worth of time sand in the pick. Okay, and then it says so I do need to rebind. Okay, controls, clockwork phase, temporal ability. Let's go with something that's maybe not bound. Is P is bound? Oh, I is not bound. Okay, a multi-tool. Semicolon. Wonderful. So okay, let me get that multi-tool again then, and let's bind it with that. So in here we want to bind our clockwork pick with our multi-tool. Okay, so now if I press semicolon, oh cool, so I can get to choose what it is. Well, that's nice, isn't it? So I could have all the different tools in there. Very nice. I like this mod. It's very cool. So semicolon lets me do that. Okay, and then with the I lets me turn it into a temporal pick. Awesome. And what I can do with this is, if I have some ores, let's get a bit of whatever ore that is. That is a bit of nickel ore there. If I'm now man this with a temporal pick, ooh, it did nothing. It's very fast. Oh, you goddamn thing. I thought this would give me... Aha, there we go, right click. There we go, so now I can, not on normal ores, I can right click them with this, and it gives me temporal nuggets as well. Of course we don't need it because we have got a world full of it, but that is what the crack is with your time sand in your pick. That's very cool, isn't it? I like that. So that, let's have a look what we've got here. By filling a clockwork tool with time sand, you can then hit I to swap it into its supercharged temporal form. Any operations that occur will drain some sand from the tool. However, if you have a well of time or hourglass in your inventory, it will be automatically refilled as well. Depending on the tool, you can right click on certain blocks such as ores or logs, as I just did, to transform them into small amounts of temporal metal. Cool, so that's what we just did. And we can claim the reward, and we have now got 3 reward bags. Dimlet feature type controller. I need to get my stuff up to the Pathfinder because inventory space is getting very limited. Advanced memory unit, thank you, and effect type controller. So I'm just getting loads of dimlet stuff, it seems, which I have got an absolute ton of from breaking stuff down anyway. So there we go, that's our clockwork pick. Now what else can we do here? So I made the mining well of time, as you saw there, which is that geezer there. So okay, if I put, so as it said there then, if I put, let me into there please, thank you. If I put that 7 hours into there, if that's in my inventory as well, that means that's going to fill up. So that's going to keep that full. Cool. Okay. Can I combine that with a multi-tool? Do we think? Let's put that into its multi-tool form. So, click on that. Does that combine with the hourglass? Probably doesn't. Oh, maybe it does. So, I might have just broken everything. So there we go, look at that. I can have it as my hourglass. Or I can have it as my pick. Sweet! I like it. Oh look, dimlet. Right, I think my mic is touching my face balls again. Just had to adjust it a little bit. I apologise. Oh, I think it's got worse. So what else we got? So that one's done. That one's done. We've got Oberon. Oberon is to create the cores. Now with nearly infinite access to temporal items, it is possible to create better and stronger devices. In order to begin construction, we need to use the temporal cores. Although they do nothing on their own, the temporal cores are used in all sorts of high-level crafting recipes, and they are. So I've got the temporal core here. See what they can be used in. I've made some, of course, already. Life fork extender. Ooh, don't know what any of this is about. Watch of flowing time, see? Nice. Pocket watch. Ender quarry stuff. And that's what I've used them for. Life matrix. So that's what we can use them for. And the other one, again, pocket watch. And some modules for things. I still need to read up about this mod. So that's what they're for. So I've already made them, of course, to make them matrix things, just because I already had all the ingots. Box of gold, thank you, that's a bit better. And that leaves us with 2 quests. Titan is to make a pocket watch, okay. Utilising temporal cores, we could turn a regular watch into something far more powerful. Of course, we would need to use some sort of module within in order for it to be functional, as well as supply it with time sand. Interesting. Let's ask whether playing these specific items. So our pocket watch there, as we just saw, uses both them cores, a normal clock, and some of them. I shall make that next time. So we have got 2 quests left there, and we're at 88%. So I'm guessing we're nearly done with that. We're still not opening there, but we are nearly done with Liberty. I'll leave us Pathfinder to do. I'll get some building done between episodes. And does the scythe work on that? Yeah, so that should do 9 at a time once I've got 9 leaves made. And just keep an eye on that. I shall try and get some stuff put up to the Pathfinder between episodes, and hopefully you will join me next time where we shall carry on. I guess finish Clockwork Phase. I will read up on it between episodes and try and understand it a bit more. And yeah, I hope you join me then. Cheers. Bye. And I'm back. Check this out. It's not only Clockwork Phase stuff that can be combined with this. I can put my shiny hammer into there. I can put my excavator into there. I guess I can put all kind of things into there. We'll just put them in for now. So now if I press my semicolon to get into there, look at that. I've got my clockwork. I made the pocket watch. Shall I hand it in? I might as well hand it in. Now I'll come back and make the episode a bit longer. There we go. I've got my normal pick, my excavator, my thingy are all in there, so I can fill this up with all kind of stuff. So yeah, that's very useful, isn't it? You can have all kind of tools in one thing. That's awesome. So that'll just work with my normal pick. So what I might as well do now is, since I've come back, as I said, I made the pocket watch. There we go. We've got a pocket watch. Claim reward. And then that opens this final quest in here. Luna. It's asking me to make a partial gravity module and a partial and a silk touch module. Modules can be inserted into the pocket watch by inserting them in a clockwork assembly table, similar to adding tools to a multi-tool or clockwork to a pickaxe. Okay, so what I need to do then is I need to get my pocket watch. Is this going to work? I'm just going to screw things up. What I've got all the bits in here for that. So the temporal core, some wool and some feathers. Gets me the partial gravity and enchantment table. There's a question for you. In peaceful, can you enchant stuff? I don't even know. Oh. Let's break that. So that goes there. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to. How do I disassemble then? Can I even disassemble it? Put it to that. There we go. Got all the bits back out of it. So I just want the pocket watch out of it for now. So we'll go like that. We'll put the pocket watch there. And we'll put the silk touch module into it. Weird. And the partial gravity module into it. Okay. Not sure what they do for me. once again, I need to read up more. You just all go in there for now, guys. You stay there out of the way. So, Pocket Watch, let's read what it says again. Long episode. Of course, the modules will be needed in order for the Pocket Watch to be of any use. The modules can be inserted into the Pocket Watch. So we've done that. Okay. So we've got that and that in there. Now, does this mean I'm going to silk touch stuff with this? What can I silk touch? I can silk touch that stuff. Well, that wasn't silk touch, was it? So I'm not sure what that's about. Let's read the previous quest. Let's claim that reward anyway. Bam. That previous quest there. We could turn a regular watch into something far more powerful. Of course, we would need to use some sort of module within it, as well as supplying it with time sand. Let's bang it in there. Let me in there, please. So, there's no time sand in there. It should be getting time sand from the hourglass, should it not? Well, that doesn't go in there either. Oh, you're confusing me. You're confusing me, Clockwork Phase. Dimlet, thanks. That's what I needed. So anyway, there we go. We have finished Liberty. All we've got left is Pathfinder. Let's jump into Pathfinder. We have got one quest we can complete because it's asking we cannot complete. Okay, it's asking me to make Corvallian's dust. Okay, that's all cool. We shall get on with that next time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye. Oh man, will this episode ever end? Back again just for a second. What I did not try and do, of course, was I didn't try and press my use key on the time thing. So if I press I get this, which can have all these different modules in it, and I've got there's my silk touch, there's my partial gravity. I've just checked. Partial gravity does for me. It lets me jump, gives me slow fall. I take no fall damage, and it uses a bit of time sand. So it's probably using. There you go. Look, it's using time sand out of there. So that is how the Pocket Watch works. And the modules that can go in that, there is lots. Module, for a 50-minute episode now, aren't we? We have got Silk Touch, we've got the Fairness module. Sounds fun, doesn't it? Automatically smelts each block you break at the cost of time sand. Life Walk. As you walk around, this module builds up additional health bar. So there's some useful stuff there. That builds up additional strength for killing stuff. And yeah, so that's that. That's how the Pocket Watch works. Very nice. Whee! Right, I'll turn that off for now because, you know, it's using time sand. Great, cheers, bye. Again, last time this time, I'm definitely going to start encoding this time. So, see you later. Bye.